Rasasi Hawas Black versus ARMAF Club de Nuit Precieux. Which one smells better? Which one lasts longer? And most importantly, which one gets you more compliments? If you would like to know, stay tuned after this intro. What is going on, guys, and welcome again to another video. In today's video, I have a great video for you guys. Comparing Hawas Black to Club de Nuit Precieux, which is supposedly these two fragrances are a clone or a dupe of the infamous Creed Aventus Absolu. And let me just tell you that up front, these two fragrances actually smells a lot like Creed Aventus Absolu, but each one of them is just taking a little bit of a twist differently than the other. So first of all, they don't smell identical to Creed Aventus Absolu, nor to each other. There's some various differences between the two. And in today's video, I'm here to show you the differences between these two fragrances in terms of pretty much everything. Smell, longevity, projection, likability, and versatility of these two fragrances. To see which one is best suited for you to snatch yourself a bottle, I'm just gonna leave links to these two fragrances down there with the best prices possible. So see which one of these two fragrances is mainly your style and get yourself a bottle, because why not? In terms of the smell, these two fragrances smells really close to the original Creed Aventus Absolu. But each one of them is just taking a different route. Club de Nuit Intense is definitely more sweeter, it's definitely heavier on the caramel side, which makes ARMAF Club de Nuit Precieux is the easiest to weigh and the one that would probably garners the most compliments just due to its sweetness. The caramel added note actually makes the difference. Opposed to Hawas, that is definitely earthier and it's heavier on the oak moss, which gives it a little bit of a foresty feel, like more than the trio Aventus Absolu and ARMAF Club de Nuit Precieux. It's also the most dense of the bunch. It's definitely the oiliest of the bunch. This one, it's pretty oily when you spray it on your skin, and it's just that heavy, dense. Smell wise, we're not talking about the performance yet, but in terms of the smell alone, this is definitely how I'm talking about Hawas. It is definitely the most intense, denser version of the trio. It's also the freshest if we take away Creed Aventus Absolu, because it's the original and it's the one most expensive, and it's also the freshest of the trio. The second freshest one would be Hawas Black for sure. In terms of the longevity, Creed Aventus Absolu, it's got not bad longevity, but it's still, comparing these two fragrances, it's got the worst longevity of the trio. Club de Nuit Precieux, it's got better longevity. It lasts on my skin 8 to 9 hours, probably even 10. Rasasi Hawas Black on the other end, it just got a different level of performance. It just outshined this trio in terms of the performance, for sure. It is pretty strong, it is pretty oily. And in terms of the longevity, Hawas Black doesn't end. I just had it on this weekend through a friend, and I made it my scent of the day, and I was able to smell it next day on me. And it was still kind of like a little bit projecting of my skin. That's how strong Hawas Black is compared to this other trio. So if you want longevity, definitely go with Hawas Black. If you want likability, go with ARMAF Club de Nuit Precieux, because it's just a little bit sweeter. In terms of the projection, Club de Nuit Precieux, it's oily. It is an extrait de parfum and it is strong. When you first spray it on, it just projects off your skin and it just lingers. It's thick and heavy. But then Hawas Black is just a different level in terms of the projection. This one, Hawas Black I'm talking about, it's a beast. It's a beast mode through and through. You don't even need to spray as much and it would cut through everything around you. It's also very piercing compared to the other trio. Hawas Black is the pierciest. I don't know if that's even a word, but it is the pierciest one of them all. It's just got a lot more ambroxan into it with a lot of oak moss. I know it's synthetic oak moss. Oak moss is mainly synthetic, duh. But oak moss, it just gives it that earthy feel. It's got an old school fougere touch into it and makes fragrances just really project and last longer. And that's the case here with Hawas Black. That ambroxan and that oak moss definitely outshine the other two. In terms of likability, which one is more likable? Creed Aventus Absolu has got the better ingredients and it feels just slick. It feels smooth. The smoothest of the trio is definitely the original. It smells great and it's just very smooth. Just more refined. It just smells more luxurious. The other two is definitely a little bit rough around the edges. Club de Nuit Precieux, it smells great. It's a little bit sweeter. And ladies love that about it. It just got that caramel note into it that is actually very pleasant. And most likely because of that sweetness nature that ARMAF has, that's the one who will get you the most compliments, especially from the opposite sex. On the other hand, Hawas Black is the most outgoing of the trio. It's definitely the strongest, it's definitely the loudest, not apologetic at all, especially with that oak moss nature that it's actually bold. So it's definitely the boldest of the trio. Still smells great, don't get me wrong, and it's different enough than ARMAF Club de Nuit Precieux that I am actually buying it right after this video. It is a fantastic, bold release, reminiscent of the original Creed Aventus Absolu. In terms of the price point, Creed Aventus Absolu is the original. It's on another level in terms of pricing. But Club de Nuit Precieux and Hawas Black, they kind of like from the same ballpark in terms of the pricing. Both of them gonna cost you around like 50 something, $60, which is an amazing deal for what you're getting. So go snatch yourself a bottle, see which one is your favorite, and I'm just gonna leave links down there. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and see you guys next time. Peace.